Good day, fellas. I hope you're ready for your daily dose of skill. And today we are going to play with almighty object 268. Why skill? Because I want to slap people for 750 in the face. And if I'm going to be lucky, 1100 with high explosives. Fellas, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, lately I've been working very hard to raid the medium tank tier 10s and tier 8s. And by the way, you can be part of all of this as well by logging in into the index page and giving your rating for one or another vehicle. Keep this in mind, we have community ratings alive. I think we have more than, I'm afraid to lie, but I think we are sitting on 150,000 community rates or something like this. It is a crazy, crazy, crazy number. So feel free to be part of the project and feel free to join our forces, if I can say so. Okay. Greetings. What we want to do, fellas, we want to play on the island here. I think we have a very, very, very good angle, and I think we are going to be able to slap enemies left, right, and center here. I want to believe that, but we need to be smart as well. By the way, what is so good about this vehicle? In my humble opinion, this tank is quite nice. For me, it fits with my play style. It has a nice speed, it has bouncy armor, it has good gun, it has many good features and many good things. And this tank, and I was thinking today, you know, this tank is rated in the average, as average in the tier 10 tank destroyers. And I think this tank is where it belongs, you know? Neither you can trust armor, neither you can say the gun is great, hitting like a Starva gun, neither you can say it's the best vehicle in the world of tanks. But it does the job well, you know? It's not like you can complain about it. You get the point what I'm saying. It is alright tank. Okay, what is the best angle right here to get some use from all of this? Maybe like this. Why the heck not? I'm going for a blind shot. Unfortunately, I haven't hit that, but it's okay. I am feeling very well, fellas. My goal in this situation is just to provide our team with the blind shots, you know? And I believe we can do that very well. Good, light tank is dead, so now we can feel tiny touch more aggressive. Good. How about this chair footer sitting here? Do you think he's still in the bush? There is only one way to figure this out. I haven't seen Splash, did you? So that should mean that this gentleman is sitting in the bush and he took one for the team. Beautiful. That's what we want to see. By the way, in this matchmaking, I can be relatively aggressive as well. I think in this matchmaking, I can be relatively aggressive. So let's try to make a bit of pressure. Now, my goal is to slap the living crap out of this Skoda. And Skoda is thinking, OM. Unfortunate, fellas. That was close, but no banana. That's okay. No complaints, no regrets. Everything is fine. I truly thought we are going to send him straight to the garage, but oh well, little did I knew. This Skoda is pretty much the guy who is blocking us from getting very much involved in the situation, you know? This is what is happening. You know what? I have a feeling this Progetto will try to escape in a moment. And if he would, we are going to slap him. And this is exactly what I want to see myself. It is not a bad tank, but I feel like I am struggling in this game. How I should get more use of all of this? This is the question. How I should get more use? Maybe by hitting the pixel shot towers, Progetto 65 would help skill. Oh yes, it would help. Thank you very much. Thank you, fellas. It would definitely help. Very nice. Being super aggressive. Could I cross through the middle like this? Do I want to cross through the middle like this? This is the question. I know we can reach the sniper schnitzels in the back very soon. I am aware of that. And I truly want to slap them. Maybe I could get involved like this. I know this is very risky. I am very, very well aware of that. But I think this should work. Beautiful, very nice. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This is what I've been looking for a very long time. I just pretty much needed to eliminate the Škoda, and now we are feeling significantly better and we can get more involved and we can slap the enemies, right? That's what I've been looking for. Meanwhile, Progetto doesn't know that yet, but I have open angle to this guy and we are sending him to the garage, and I'm not even getting spotted now. Good, now we can make pressure. Now we can make pressure. Good. Oh, Charfutur, how are you doing? If that star won't slap me while I'm crossing, I am fine. All I need to do, I need to set auto aim on the Charfutur and send him straight to the garage. That it is more than enough. Actually, I don't even need auto aim, I just need to aim the shot a bit. And yeah, we are booming. Okay, at first this situation was looking quite bad, but now we are stacking up the score and now we are going to do the things properly. The thing is, the worst part of all of this was that defender in the island. He pretty much was stopping us from getting fully Trollolo mode and fully involved. But now, whenever he is gone, we can have a blast and we can have a great time. Now, Estarva is very powerful tank, but he has no armor against the big boy guns. As you can see, all we need to do, we need to go in front and we need to slap him. That's all we need to do. And there is nothing what this gentleman can do for us. Good, he's down to fartable. I'm not even planning to stop, to be fair with you. All I need to do, I need to aim in between his armor and we are fine. Or I supposed to say in between his eyes, right? Good, very, very good. I definitely cannot complain how this game turned out, and I am pretty happy about this. Keep this in mind that we are shooting only standard ammunition as well, because in the same time enemies had no very, very, very well armored tanks, right? So it just simply worked out well for us. Beautiful, I am happy with this. And plus on top of that we have a blind shot as well for Charfutur, at least that's what I think. So it should be 5.2 thousand. Beautiful, beautiful game. More games like this, please. And I did not rig Brother in Arms. Snap. Oh well. Okay, we are back. Beautiful. Even though we did not rig Brother in Arms, we are going to say thank you for this gentleman. And we are moving on. Look at this, 5.4 thousand damage, 400 assisting damage. Beautiful game overall. Very, very nice battle. 5.4, we are obviously top by the damage and top by experience. And at one point it was feeling like we are struggling in this game, but in the end of the day we took our balls in the hand and we made it work. Very, very nice. Plus on top of that we made a bit of the credits as well. Good. More games like this. Give me more. Let's go. Oh wow, fellas. Matchmaking is super duper hyper turbo kind for us. Twice in row tier 8s. Wow. That is something unique. But oh well, I'm not complaining. We are going to slap enemies, right? Okay. History time, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. I think Object once used to be epic tank. If I remember this correctly, correct me if I'm wrong, old school players, I'm speaking about 2012 or 2013, this tank used to have a sick armor of the, not armor but the camo, sick camo as a tank destroyer. It was the best, this vehicle simply had the best camo in the tier 10, right? So pretty much it used to be able to snipe pretty much from 400 or 300 meters and it wasn't getting spotted, if I remember this correctly. And mainly because the penalty for shooting wasn't as it is now, where the camo loss is going. This is what I have in my head. I am not 100% sure, that's why I am asking this to you. And I remember people used to play with this tank in the clan wars as well, and it truly felt like it is a broken tank back in the day. But nowadays, you know, everything is getting stronger. There is more armor, there is more DPM, there is more stronger vehicles overall. That's why this tank doesn't feel epic, although I'm not complaining. I personally like this tank and I can play with this vehicle with a big smile on my face. I wonder, will this gentleman peek? Come on, just peek. Škoda. I have a special shell with your name on it. Come on, just peek. All I want to see this gentleman peeking, fellas. Thank you. Excusez-moi. Okay. I see how it goes, you naughty bastard. I see how it goes. Let's try it again. Okay, that was impressive, fellas. I did not expect that. I did not expect that his armor will last against us. Interesting. I'm a bit disappointed with this, but it's okay. Let it be. Now I have an idea. I do not really think we need to sit here anymore. First of all, I think Škoda shit his pants. This is the first thing, so he is not going to be as involved as he was before. And in the same time, I just feel like I can make a bit of pressure for the enemies as well. This is extremely risky decision which I am going for, but if it works, it works, and then it is absolutely glorious and it is absolutely amazing. As an example, my mission is to load high explosive ammunition. By the way, high explosive ammunition is 1100. And now, if I am going to penetrate this E3, it is going to be glorious and it is going to be amazing. Plus, he's on the sniper mode anyways. Watch this. Can you turn a bit? Thank you. 1,300! Yop-tararai! Fellas, 1,300. Are you baboon? My man, why you wasn't... How are you supposed to know? Fellas, now I am feeling like I am the bad guy here, okay? How are you supposed to know about this? I thought he's in the tunnel vision. I thought he's not paying attention to what is happening around him. And in the end of the day, it wasn't the case. He was baboon. Unbelievable. Oh well, hashtag never lucky. Hi dear, how are you doing? Bam, 1,100. That was amazing. Listen, the high explosives of this tank is literally nuts. You can say whatever you want, but to punish someone for 1,300 or 1,100 in the face, that is fun. And that is absolutely amazing. And this tank is quite agile and mobile in the same time, isn't it? Meanwhile, I am waiting until he's speaking. Obviously, he will peek like this. Beautiful. And now all we need to do, we need to say hello for Mr. Charfooter, who is sniping from the back. I have a feeling that this T-95 is AFK, but it is not stopping us from slapping him once. Frontal armor. Doesn't really matter, does it? RNG, please bless my shot and let me penetrate him into cupola. Thank you. Easy. You see, there is nothing to complain about. Just simply ask the game to give some good stuff for you and you are going to be completely fine. By the way, for a Charfooter, I'm going to load high explosives. I think I can penetrate the Charfooter in the face without bigger problems whatsoever. And this gentleman was sitting here, and I still think he haven't relocated. He might think I won't know. So let's see, am I correct or am I incorrect? Oh boy. Hi, how are you doing? 1,100. Nah, sandwich. Yeah, okay, this tank has a lot of beauty, fellas. I mean, by any shape or any form, I am lucky with this matchmaking, okay? We are playing against the lower tiers and we are doing the stuff very, very nicely. Obviously, the E3 was also baboon, you know, so it was a bit easier in this situation to keep slapping the enemies because I did not need to worry about the E3 as well. Although, but fellas, to my defense, there was no chance I could have known that, okay? To my defense, there is no chance I could have known that. And by the way, is it me or this game is pretty much full high explosives apart the shot on the T-95? I think so. I think we are slapping enemies with a full high explosives in this situation. Okay, where is Hashem? I would love to see him having full HP, okay? That would be absolutely glorious and that would be amazing. But let's see how the things will look like for us. I mean, after those games, I would say this tank is more good to the index page than it is average. I mean, it truly feels nice. The gun handling is treating you very, very well. I obviously do not think it is the rocket science to play with this tank either. This is something to figure out in the future, I guess. Although, obviously, there is better tanks in the game. At least that's what I think. Okay, if I am not mistaken, and if I need to bet where the almighty Rashem is, I would not act surprised if he is... Oh, yes, 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 yes. Yeah! No! Ay, 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 ay. I tried to do my best, fellas. I was thinking maybe we can hit him like this, but unfortunately I couldn't. Ay, 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 ay. I thought it is going to be absolutely glorious. Okay, fair enough. Let's see the score. Meanwhile, we are coming back with a victory. We are saying, thanks, mate, for Rigged Brother in Arms, which is all the time very much appreciated. We finished everything with a 4,800 damage and 1,000 assisting damage, which is absolutely glorious. We finished everything with a second class and with a high caliber medal. We are second by experience, we are first by the damage, and we made quite a bit of profits as well. What a beautiful session this is, fellas. We are slapping enemies left, right, and center. I'm super happy about this. Okay, let's go for a last game and let's try to keep up the pace, or the pace. 5,000 is what I want and what I need. Let's do this. Okay, fellas. Paris. Standard battle, tier 10 matchmaking. This is going to be the most challenging game so far. I can promise you that. It is going to be significantly harder, although I know exactly where we are going to play and what we are going to do. So first things first, the best position in this map, in my opinion, with most of the tanks, is to play here. You are playing relatively safely, you need to be afraid of enemy blind shots, and that's about it. And pretty much other than that, you can slap enemy heavies in the face without any questions asked, and you can be very, very, very successful at it. So let's try to do that. Now the first things first, it would be nice to cross here without taking anything for the team, and looks like we are in position, and looks like we crossed nicely. Beautiful. Meanwhile, Leo built the bush for himself and for us in the same time. Now we are going to wait until this gentleman will shoot for once, and after that probably we are going to join the... Oh, enemies are blind shooting. You can see that yourself easily. Okay, let's load the heat. Heats of this tank is nuts, fellas. Heats of this vehicle is absolutely insane, and we can shred the enemies without even asking their name, right? That's what we can do. So look at this. Super Conqueror is thinking, I wonder if I will keep blind shooting, will I be able to slap someone? Okay, E3 is coming here as well. Doesn't really change anything. Let's wait for it. Let's go. Boom. Unfortunately, not a penetration to the Super Conqueror, and E4 is lurking around the corner over there. Ay, 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 ay. Definitely not what I was looking for, but that's what we have. It's okay. We are going to go for a blind shot for the Mr. E4 then. I think this is what we need to do in this situation. Where is that E4 sitting at? He should sit right there, if I'm not mistaken. Let's take a second and let's try to aim well. Okay, yeah, he should sit here. Boom. Unfortunately, not a blind shot. Very, very hard game. Extremely hard game. I would knock the trees a bit differently for my liking, but I think we can and we will make it work. I believe we can and we will make it work. Yeah, it's not a double bush. The trees are knocked a bit differently than I would like to. Ooh, 0, 0, 0, 0. And what to do, what to do, what to do, how I can get more. Yeah, this is very, very hard situation. You see, the tree is knocked here, so I cannot build a double bush over there. The tree needed to go a bit more to that direction, so the double bush would work just fine and everything would have been a bit better. But that's okay. We are going to accept the situation and we are going to say, okay, fine, better luck next time. We are going to be just fine. Oh, yup, tararai, everyone is sitting here. Uy, 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 uy. Okay, let's hit the Super Conqueror and let's try to run for our life. Yeah, this is one of those games whenever we cannot do anything. Enemy team is so much better. Like, so much better. I would love to say something, but there is nothing to say in this situation. We are dead. Ay, 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 ay. What a great... This game had such a potential. We could have farmed so much over there, but unfortunately, we were all the time under pressure. As you can see, the situation is 1 to 10, and unfortunately, everything went into the shithole. It's okay, happens, fellas. Those games are happening once in a while, and we are feeling completely fine with this. Can we take a second to appreciate our beautiful streak of the 2 games when everything went very, very well and we enjoyed ourselves and we said, oh yeah, that was absolutely glorious. And then World of Tanks happened, and then, you know, enemy simply played better, but until then, our score was absolutely glorious. After the last game, I think our average performance will drop down to probably 3.6 thousand damage, I would guess. 3.6 thousand damage and pretty much 500 average assisting damage or something like this. And once again, 268 is not a bad tank. I do not really think that vehicle is disgusting or unplayable or something, but you know, it can happen for every tank. It doesn't really matter what you are playing with. It can go pretty bad, and unfortunately there is nothing what you can change about this, right? And this is completely fine. All in all, tank is coming back, 3.6 thousand damage, 500 assisting damage. Very, very unfortunate last game, truly. To make 1 shot per game, that is kind of sad, but it happens. This is... how many minutes? This is 3 minutes of the World of Tanks and 4 minutes overall game. Enemies just simply played way better. Ay, 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 that is a disappointing. But you know, what can we say? The next game probably would have been significantly better with Object. And whenever you are showing the 3 games in a row, you know, you can be like a king. You can play 1 game well, 2nd game well, and after that, the card house can simply break and it is GG. Anyways, it was a good session. I am feeling satisfied with this, and I think we made this vehicle work, and I think it is a beautiful tank. Maybe even the tank which deserves a 3 stars, maybe the tank which deserves even a raise in the index page whenever we are thinking about this. Mobile, agile, obviously no turret, which is a problem, a bit of the armor, quite accurate gun, who knows. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. I hope you had a great time and I hope you enjoyed yourself, and see you very, very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.